What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. So within this video, we are going to be talking about the latest regarding Lionel Messi, then talk about Gavi and his registration, and then lastly talk about Gundogan. There's a lot of movements going on in FC Barcelona, not necessarily the movements that we want to see, but there are a lot of things that Barcelona is doing. And so let's first talk about Lionel Messi and clarify some things, because I think that many people are confused about what is going on with this player. Is he actually going to be coming to Barcelona or not? Because yesterday we heard that everything has been approved, and what's going on? What's the hold up? Why haven't we seen Barcelona submit the official bid to Lionel Messi? Now here's the thing. It says here, according to TYC Sport, that Barcelona can send an official offer to Messi. Nothing can prevent that now after the league's okay. They just need exits and sales to register his contract, which is the reason why Barcelona have not been able to submit an official bid to Messi. It is because they know that, hey look, if we do this and send the bid to Messi, we don't know if we can even register him, because who knows how we're going to be letting go of our players. Like, we want to sell players like Ansu, maybe players like Rafinha, or maybe players like Kessie, Eric Garcia, but who knows if we actually could do that? Like, is there even a market for our players? And so that is the reason why Barcelona are holding off on it, because they want to have, I would say, guarantees that this is for sure going to happen. This is another reason why you hear so many players like Gundogan and Messi say that they want to have guarantees from Barcelona, knowing that if they sign the paper, that plan that Barcelona want to execute does officially happen. And let me tell you why it's so scary for the player, right? Can you just imagine that you receive the offer and the club is telling you exactly what they're going to be doing to register you in, and you're like, okay, cool, you signed it and you're ready to play for that specific club in about 2 to 3 weeks. But then in about 2 or 3 weeks, that club that you have just signed for tells you, hey, I know that you have signed the offer that we have given you, but honestly, we cannot register you in because we couldn't implement and execute our full plan and let go of certain players. And then you're going to be stuck without a club. And then you're going to be very confused, because now you're going to be like, okay, where do I go next? Like, I signed for this club. I thought I was going to go to this club, but now I can't. And now I have to look for other clubs, like maybe City, or maybe even go back to PSG, or maybe go to Manchester United. Like, who's available right now? And so that's the last thing that players like Messi and Gundogan do want. We'll talk about Gundogan in a few seconds, but yeah, that's basically it. That is the reason why Barcelona don't want to do that. They don't want to put Messi in that predicament, even though we know that there is like a 80% chance that that may not happen. But the fact that there is a 20% chance that it could happen is already big enough. As for the relationship between Al Hilal and Lionel Messi, it continues to be said by multiple reports that Al Hilal is going to be offering Messi a lot of money, and they're even willing to give him a commercial deal that is going to be reaching more than 1 billion euros. And so Al Hilal is there in the background just saying, hey, like we're seeing how things might not work out with you in Barcelona. Just know that we're going to be behind you. Just know that we'll still be here. Just know that this contract will still be available for you. We'll give you 1.2 billion euros. No problem. Come and play for us. We're here for you. And that is what Al Hilal is doing currently at the moment. But the main focus continues to be on whether Barcelona can make the decision on giving an offer to Messi, whether there is guarantees or not. I would just do it. I would literally just give out the offer, whether there's no guarantees, and then just hope for the best. And so now let's move on towards Gundogan. Since we already talked about Gundogan, it has been said that Gundogan to Barcelona is not done yet, despite so many rumors. The player likes a Barcelona move, but he also does want guarantees, and this is according to Mateo Moreto. Now, this is the reason why I told you guys in that video that I made, which was a YouTube short. I was talking about how there was reportedly a full deal and it's officially closed between Gundogan and Barcelona. I really went against that report because I just did not believe it. I don't believe that Gundogan is going to be agreeing to any move to any club in the middle of this season, because they had 2 finals ahead of them, which was against Manchester United, and they're going to be playing against Inter Milan. I just don't see how Gundogan is going to be having negotiations like that when they're playing the game of their lives. Gundogan is in a situation where he is going to be probably delivering Manchester City their first Champions League title, which is why I do say that I just don't believe any of this. And this right here, this report coming from Mateo Moreto, is basically confirming that yes, it's not done yet, and I believe this. It has also been said, according to Jerry Romero, that Gundogan's camp says the player's options are only between Barcelona and Man City. With Saudi, it is ruled out, because Saudi Arabia, there are clubs out there that do want Gundogan, and they're also willing to meet with Gundogan as soon as possible, but that would not end up happening. Again, just to clarify, Gundogan is very interested in either going to Barcelona or renewing with Manchester City, but there is no decision yet. We'll probably see after the final is over, maybe in about 48 to 72 hours, we'll see Gundogan make an official choice. Just like he does say in his post-match press conferences, he likes to say, I'm focused only here at City. I'm happy here. We'll see what happens in the near future. And so now lastly, let's talk about Gavi. It is official, Barcelona have registered Gavi as a first team player in La Liga, meaning that he is going to be staying at Barcelona for at the very least 3 seasons, and he is going to be having a 1 billion euro release clause. Keep in mind that back in January this year, La Liga told Barcelona, hey, we're going to be taking Gavi out of your first team. He's going to be unregistered because we just don't think that you guys can afford him, and it just wouldn't make any sense on the salary bill. That was the whole situation, and many of us were saying, are we going to be losing Gavi? Is Gavi going to be a free agent in the summer and go to a different club because La Liga is giving Barcelona a hard time? And so it was really annoying knowing that, like, you know, all of these clubs at that time were signing all of these players and we couldn't even register or keep registered one of our young prodigies, which was Gavi at that time. But now Barcelona do have everything approved. They have shown La Liga what is going to be their financial strategy for the next 2 years, which is the reason why Gavi was able to come in, and expect many other players to flow into either a renewal or being registered, like Araujo and so many other players. So that is going to be wrapping up today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one.